Hey guys, this is Babypowder and I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides where I show you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now, today, it's kind of not really multi-boxing, but it can save you some time by actually doing it with bringing your multi-boxers out to it. And it can get kind of boring if you spend a lot of time, which I actually did to kind of show you, my results at least. But what we're doing is we're actually fishing for Mr. Pinchy, which will actually, it's an item that you can get from fishing up these pools out in the core forest. You get like 3 charges per each one that you get, and each charge has a chance to give you a pet. So I actually brought out all my multi-boxers, and of course you can't really multi-box fish pools because you have to fish pools in order to get the item. But you can actually have one on each one of your toons, because what happens is once you catch it, yes, it has 3 charges, but each charge has a 4-hour cooldown. So in order to get more of the pets faster and not have to wait for the cooldowns as often, it's nice having a bunch of different toons to actually be able to roll those cooldowns, so you can have more chances at the pet a lot faster instead of having to catch multiple ones on one toon, or and then have to keep waiting for that cooldown before you can test your luck again. But then again, at the same time, you could just have multiple toons on one account or whatever, or just log in, log back into another toon. But I figured, at least with multi-boxing it, in a way you're saving time by already having your other toon there able to fish right after you catch one on one. And then also, if you're not finished with a pool, you can just jump right back into that same pool, which I'll show you what I mean right now. We'll go ahead and get into how I did this and everything, and I'll go over the results, how long it took me to catch one on each one, and everything like that. So keep watching and see how it's done. Alright guys, so as I said before, we're out here in the core forest, and we are actually right here in this location, right where this lake is or whatever, right up by the skettish area here. And I'll blow it up for you a little bit so you can see. And this is what I think is probably the best place to fish for these. You have to fish these Highlands mixed schools, which there's one right in front of me right here, Highland mixed school, yep. Which I think you can also fish them out of some of these other pools, but I just, there's constantly some up right here at this area. So you won't have to leave this area if you're trying to fish for Mr. Pinchy. So basically, again, since you have to fish up pools, it's not really logical to actually sit there and try to multi-box it by necessarily bring up the smaller screens and move your camera out, because you'd have to move around and do it each time, and it would just take way too long. So you're still just fishing on one toon at a time, but once you catch one, which I would just sit out here, fish up this pool, and if I caught one, I would right then and there switch over to my next toon and start fishing the pool. In which that gives them a chance to get the item, and I can already go ahead and use one of the charges. That one can be counting down, and then once my next toon catches one, I can go ahead and use the charge, so on and so forth. And it's not that hard, it doesn't take any extra energy or whatever to go ahead and move your toons around from each pool, compared to actually doing it regular with just being solo. Yes, I know this can be kind of boring just fishing solo like this, compared to where I actually enjoy multi-box fishing. I actually find it fun trying to basically play whack-a-mole and keep up with all the bobbers. But if you don't have to spend too much time out here doing it, then it's not going to be too bad. Plus, the benefits of actually getting the Majical Crawdad pet, which is what we're actually going for here, which you'll see right here. As you see, it's got 124,000 minimum buyout on my realm, and it's got a region market value of 53,000, which depending on how long it takes you, might not sound too great, because right here are my actual times. So it took me 8 minutes to catch my first one, which doesn't sound bad. 5 minutes to catch my second one, which is really sounding good, and then even 26 minutes to catch my third one, which again isn't that bad at all. But as you see, I get to my fourth one, and it took me 2 hours and 18 minutes to catch my fourth one, which, oh my god, I almost was just like, let me just stop, make the video, and just tell them, you know, hey, it might take forever sometimes to catch one, but I was like, no, I was determined. I'm gonna catch one on every single one, and give you, you know, the right results and everything like that. So I stick with it. I actually had to get up and leave and just kept track of the time, and actually came back and finished it out. But it was 2 hours and 18 minutes. And then on my next one, it actually took me another 25 minutes, which again wasn't bad because you get, like I said, 3 charges, and you actually get, you know, that's 3 chances at the pet. Now, given that, I did actually keep one, and I got one right here. This is what it looks like. This is Mr. Pinchy. This is what you catch. It's not actually the pet, like I said, and it's got 1 charge left on this one. We're gonna go ahead and use it now, and I didn't get one. Sometimes it summons this guy right here. Sometimes it summons an angry one that will attack you. Sometimes, you know, it does all kinds of things. But then sometimes it actually gives you the pet. One of these actually gave me 3 pets, 1 for each charge. There was one, I think I might have not even gotten a pet, and there was one, I almost got a pet on each one, I think it was, though. I think there was only one, maybe I didn't get one, or only got one, but I got 8 pets total, as you can see here. So not bad at all. Yeah, that 2 hours might not make it seem worth it with only getting 8 pets, but what my theory is, you know, you saw that it only took me 8 minutes for the first one, 5 minutes for the second one, and then 29 minutes for the third one. So basically, or what was it? Not 20 minutes, 26 minutes for the third one. So my thinking is, you know, maybe come out here, you know, if you're on your way to do a farm out in, what is it? Shadow Moon Valley or something, just stop by here. Or if you're just bored and you want something new to do, just try your luck. Do like maybe, you know, 15-30 minutes on each toon. If you don't have any luck on that toon, you know, maybe the RNG on one of your other toons is better. Go ahead and switch to that one. Maybe try switching back before you decide to call it quits. But I wouldn't suggest an hour for 2 hours and 18 minutes trying to farm that one up, because it will burn you out. You will not want to do it. But some of your other toons might have better luck. Like I said, you know, one was 8, one was 5 minutes, and the other ones were close to 30 minutes, you know, a little less than 30. So not bad at all. But yeah, definitely not bad pet to farm. If you just, you know, can't think of something else to do, you want to have some, you know, something new to put up on the auction house. You know, like I said, just maybe not spend as much time as I did on the one toon. I was just doing it trying to give you guys, you know, accurate results on how long it may take to get this pet. But I do think that, you know, doing it this way is at least, you know, saves you a little bit of time. It might be microscopic time. You know, you already can bring all your toons out here at once. Like I said, you can fish at the pool right after you're done catching one on one of your toons. And the big thing is, once you do catch the Mr. Pinchy and you have it on multiple toons instead of just having multiple Mr. Pinchies on one toon, because those cooldowns do, you know, if you use it on one, it's still going to be on the other one. You can only use it, you know, per toon each 4 hours. So it allows you to have that, you know, cooldown reserved on each one of your 5 toons. So you won't have to wait for it at least for 5 times. There is another thing you actually get from this too. There is these curious crates that you can catch while you're doing this, which also can give you the well-beaten journal, which will teach you fish finding, which is also nice because when you're going around here, you won't actually have to look. As you see, they're showing up on my map right there, and I can just go right to them, and then I just, you know, switch on over and start fishing once again. Like I said, it is going to get boring if you just sit out here forever doing this, but hey, at least, you know, you can, you know, do it. Like I said, if it's only for, you know, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, it shouldn't be that bad. And especially if you see that you're catching them, you know, try your luck, switch to each toon, you know, until you actually start to catch one. And then, you know, if you get bored with it, switch to something else. Definitely not bad price there though, especially if I can sell it for 124 gold. I actually even went ahead, since the pet thing is going on right now where you get the extra experience, I went ahead and leveled one of them up to level 25. which right now I do suggest that you go ahead and check out my video for the WoW spirit pets. It's definitely a good way to hurry up and level some of these up. It only takes 2 of the fights in order to do so. So it's really quick, and you can do 4 of them daily. So that's 2 pets that you can do each day and have them level up to level 25. So really quick there, really good. Definitely, think about doing that to increase the value of these, because you can definitely get a lot more than what they're going for at level 1 if you level them all the way up to level 25. Alright guys, so to conclude the video on the Mr. Pinchy and getting the Magical Crawdad pet, yeah, I know it's going back to fishing single, well, solo mostly, so it can get kind of boring, but like I said, you might be able to catch them fast like I did. Like I said, the first one was only 8 minutes, second was only 5 minutes. If you get that lucky, then it's really not bad at all. Even I think if you do it in 30 minutes and you catch one, you'll still be pretty excited to do it. Just, I definitely don't suggest, if you're taking over an hour, to keep on doing it with that same toon. At least, move on to something else and come back to it or something, because you will get burnt out. But anyway guys, definitely not bad. We got 4 of them, even though it took us a little over 3 hours. That's probably a little over, if you go off the region market value, at least that's at least a little over 100,000 gold an hour. But if I can actually sell them for what they're selling for on my realm, at least that that's actually way more than that, because they're at 124k on my realm. And that's another thing too. Of course, with these pets, you can cage them, learn them on other realms, post them up on the auction house, which is what I'll do. I'll spread them out on all my realms. I might make a little less on some of them. I might make a little bit more, and they might not sell right away too. So you got to take that into effect as well. That's why I say, maybe spend only about 15 to 30 minutes per toon. So since, majority of them though did actually catch one, in less than 30 minutes. So in a way, it was kind of like a 30-minute or less farm per toon at least. Except for that one. That was really unlucky. The RNG just was not on their side. But anyway guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and make sure you hit that thumbs up down below. Also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you make sure you don't miss another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides. And also guys, don't forget about the links down below. I will be streaming tonight. You can check out my stream on Twitch. You can also check out my Discord. A lot of great people in there. They're also in there to make gold and multi-boxers as well, that you can also join with if you're not quite a multi-boxer yet, or you are looking for some help with your multi-box setup. Also guys, don't forget, I do have links for Facebook and Twitter as well. You can also follow me on there and everything. But anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. This is Baby Powder. Peace. I'm out.